This is keeping me extremely hectic.
I can imagine. I can
Yeah.
imagine. Awesome. So I understand we have half an hour and we are doing a coaching demo conversation. What is that you would like to explore?
So, Jaya, I think I would like to, speak about my discipline aspect, because
Hmm.
that's something which I really value. But at the same time, somewhere I falter. So I was just hoping if you can help me with that.
All right. So you said discipline. Can you say more about discipline? What exactly would you like to sort out there?
Hmm. So you see, I mean, there is a lot of things which I aspire to do,
Hmm.
and a lot of interest areas, things. I mean, besides my hectic office. So, and I am a morning person, so I like getting up early, having time for myself, etc. But more often than not, and of course I'll have a plan for myself. Okay, morning I'll do this, then office, then this, and the weekends would be this. But more often than not, I slip on keeping up with my plans,
Hmm.
and picking up becomes tough. So it's not so much about the slip. I'm still okay, by myself, that okay, 1 or 2 days here and there, it's all right. But then I need to pick up quickly. But that picking up doesn't happen very quick.
Hmm. Okay. So you're saying you're fine if things are getting dropped, but you're not fine that it doesn't get picked up, right?
Right.
Okay. What's your challenge when it comes to picking it up back?
So, the way it happens, supposing I miss something, I mean, I miss my plan the first day, I just tell myself, okay, fine. I mean, and there are reasons, of course, I was busy, I was tired, something came up, etc. The second day, I will, say, okay, chalo, abhi, it's Thursday, yeah, Friday, something, if it's falling like that, okay, fine, let me pick it up from Monday. Let me relax. Let me give myself time.
Hmm.
And that kind of mentally happens, that I'll give myself options, or I'll give myself some time, and that's where I lose more time, because 3 days have passed, 4 days have passed, and then I will say, "Acha, theek hai, aaj morning se nahi, aaj evening se karenge." So
Hmm.
that kind of thing happens.
So um, it's like, uh, delay in planning back or procrastination.
Yeah, in a way. But the only problem is that I really want it from inside. So there is this kind of a conflict in me, I see, that I want it and I'm still not doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So Shelly, I'm interested to know, are there some places or some areas in your life where you're able to pick it up quickly or you are pushed to pick up quickly?
Hmm. So yeah, maybe, I mean, more or less, honestly, it happens everywhere, but yeah, if there is a compulsion, I do pick up. So if there is a deadline, say, for example, that's the reason maybe in office, I face this less, because there are always some expectations from the others. There are deliverables, compulsions, deadlines. So I'm definitely, maybe I'll get delayed for a day or two, delayed in the sense in my own planning, not for others.
Hmm.
And but I'll pick it up before I have to make that deliverable, because I know that I would not falter, or don't want to get back to the other person saying that it's not done. And that's
Okay.
the reason I take buffers also. Wherever I'm giving a deadline to somebody or taking it from someone, I'll keep a buffer for myself. But when
Uh,
it comes to my own stuff,
hmm.
that's where things go wrong.
So it is, so you're saying you adhere to the timelines when it comes to others,
Yeah,
but when it comes to your own timelines and commitment to yourself, that's where you falter,
true.
right? What is it about this whole thing that makes you falter on yourself?
Yeah, even I've thought a lot about it, and almost every time I think about it and do a lot of thinking, writing about it, and I see that somewhere I just question myself, why do I not falter when it comes to deliverables to others? Is it fear? Is it, that no, what would others think, or is it something else? And I've always, come back that no, somewhere I respect the other person's time and stuff, because it's not about junior or senior. Also, if I've made a commitment to my team members, my juniors, I'll meet it, because somewhere I'll see no, time should not get wasted for them, or stuff should not, whatever. But when so most of the time I'll think I will cut short on my stuff to meet on somebody, anything else external to me, I would say.
So
So maybe, I don't know,
yeah.
on
So
the priorities, my stuff goes down. Personal stuff goes down. I mean, this is also mine, but personal stuff goes down.
So I just heard a word, respect for others. And it doesn't matter what hierarchy they are in, whether they're team members or elders or seniors or whatever.
Right.
But there is a respect for others, and hence things take priority. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, what about the respect for self?
I mean, it's there. It's not that it's not there, but I think it's more about, given the 24 hours in a day, and the plan which seemingly looks okay, but then everything is not always predictable. There are a lot of unpredictable stuff which may creep into the day. And when you have to strike off something, when I strike off, it is obviously, maybe I put my priorities behind. Maybe because I think, okay, this has nothing to do with others, so I'll manage. Yeah.
Okay.
Not
So
sure if,
yeah, so let's so I'm actually now getting more curious about what exactly would you like to do about it. You told me about the symptoms, you told me about reasons, you told me about priority, so I understand all that now. What I'm curious to understand is, what would you like to change here?
So what I really want to change is, I don't know, sometimes I feel I shouldn't just give myself options. And sometimes I think I just give too many options ki acha chalo koi baat nahi, that shouldn't happen. Perhaps I should just stick to my stuff the way I stick to others. I mean, so if it is office, even if it has to be done at 12 in the night, no matter how I'm tired I am, I will. I think that will has to come for my own, personal goals as well, I would say.
Okay, and what needs to happen for that?
And that's where I struggle, I think, because I do tell myself 100 things, but ultimately it does go for a toss.
So Shaile,
Yeah.
I've been hearing that. I have thought about it. I've given it a thought. I have, I've tried. So what is that you have not done so far, Shaile, on this one?
Okay. Maybe I just somewhere I have to keep something at stake for myself.
Okay. So it seems that so far nothing is at stake, is it?
Yeah, because life is comfortable, everything is fine.
Okay.
Somewhere in the mind, my own personal goals are maybe optional.
So why bother?
Because I mean, I want, they do matter in my life. They do matter a lot for me.
So I'm hearing a contradiction, right? They matter
Yeah.
and they don't matter. I'm hearing both the things together. So if you have to put it on a scale of whatever 0 to 10, or let's say percentage, how much really they matter?
No, they definitely matter a lot. In fact, I mean, once I was just trying to write and I saw that the things that really matter to me in my life, something which I really want to do, takes. So I actually do it. Okay, wrote down, okay, number one goal this, number two goal this, number three this, and the one which was on number three uses up most of my time, and the one which is on number one, I'm able to give least time. So definitely there is a contradiction.
Okay. So how about looking at the contradiction for a minute? It seems there is a choice to make, right?
Yeah.
What choice would you like to make then?
No, I mean, I definitely want to achieve my number one and number two goals for sure.
Okay.
It's like this, the number three goals, or, the ones are more of sustaining goals. Let me put it like that. Okay. Whereas the number one and two is not about sustainability in general of life, but about my own inner happiness.
Okay.
So they may not impact my day-to-day life. They may not impact my sustainability in any way. They may not be anything to do with others. But it certainly is important to me internally. And that's where somewhere I believe the sustainability, takes priority because of the practical aspects.
Okay. So what choice would you like to make there?
No, I think I definitely need to shake myself up. Because, yeah, I think I just need to shake myself up.
What does shaking means?
Shaking means, so maybe I bring in some element of, maybe I just need to correlate. Maybe I've just segregated it a lot. These are my personal, this is my external and sustainability. Maybe somewhere I need to merge them.
Interesting. Say
Yeah.
more.
So maybe I just need to see how do I look at it all in entirety and bring an element of dependability, or see some, not dependability, but definitely see some kind of impact of one on the other. So the sustainability goals definitely are having some negative impact on my inner goals. But I know the days when I really start focusing on my inner goals, they definitely and certainly have a positive impact on my certain, sustainability goals. So maybe I just need to focus on this part more, that every time I focused on the inner goals, they have made the sustainability bit automatic, I mean, in the sense, effortless. Let me put it like that.
Okay.
So why unnecessarily put so much effort on the sustainability and rather put it, on the inner goals, which then automatically push the sustainability goals. So I just need to change my focus.
Okay. So how do you do that? It seems you know how to do it.
Yeah. I think while I'm talking to you, no, I've never thought like this before. So I think that's something which I definitely need to reflect a little more on. Not that I haven't done, but I just need to maybe heighten it a little more and bring it into my thought process.
Okay. So what are your top 3 goals, Shaile, really? If you have to just articulate that on a chat, how will you articulate those top 3 goals?
Yeah. So, yeah, my first, definitely my first goal is my inner, I'm calling it like, my inner transformation.
Okay.
So I follow a spiritual, or let me say, I'm on a spiritual quest, all about my own transformation. And that definitely and certainly is my first goal, because it's transforming me as an individual, which definitely has a excellent impact on everything around me.
Okay, so
But
can you?
definitely needs time, needs time on my meditations, on my reading, on whatever.
Hmm. Okay. So I hear the first is self transformation.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
The
the second?
second is definitely my, I'm calling it an alternate career,
Hmm.
but that's what ultimately I want to get into, enabling people,
Mm-hmm.
so enabling people through different means. It could be, facilitating sessions for them, coaching, development plans, developing frameworks, whatever it could be, which, uh, helps me bring about a difference in people's life by enabling them in whatever their pursuits are.
Okay. So I'm hearing first is self transformation. Second is alternate career, if I may call it. And what's the third goal?
Third is, of course, do well in my current, uh, job. So whatever I'm doing, I should continue to do well on that. That is
Okay.
something which I call as my sustainability goal, because I've already reached a particular level. I'm kind of contented with it,
Hmm.
uh, but I don't want to become stagnant. So the thought of being contented should not become negative to make it stagnant. So I want to continue at the right pace, continue to grow and contribute in my current job and career.
All right. So Shaile, help me understand. So the first is transformation, second is a alternate career, and third is sustainability of what's going well, right? Continue what's going well.
Yeah.
Hmm? Mm, how are the first and the two connected?
Yeah, very much connected is now what I'm realizing as I speak to you, and maybe that's the angle which I. So definitely everything is related to, the way I am, the way I think, the contentment, the peace within me, the right thinking, the right attitude, and the way I look at things, my perspectives, everything.
Hmm.
And the more is changing towards the positive,
Hmm.
uh, you know, the more definitely it has a positive impact on the next two. Because I cannot enable anybody else, not even, make that difference if I myself have not, tread on that journey of enabling myself.
Okay. So
So definitely connected.
connected. Okay. So if you have to bring out one small baby step which can help you meet all the three goals every day, help you move closer to that, what is one step or one action that can actually just help you move forward on these three? Because I'm seeing these three goals as an outcome and not as an input.
Mm,
They are the outcomes.
right.
Transformation is outcome, career is outcome, sustainability is an outcome.
Yeah.
So what is that you can do, just the one thing that can start creating that outcome over a period of time?
Hmm. So one is, of course, maybe somewhere I, need to draw this diagram of how, maybe, I mean, the way I'm talking to you, I'm already picturing in my mind that my first goal, I put it in with a marker with a bold, and
Hmm.
then the second one with a lighter pen, and the third one with a still lighter sketch pen, maybe,
Hmm.
just to show how important each one of this is in terms of my time and priority and how it's really having that impact from the first to the second it's flowing. So somewhere I just need to put it visually in front of me so that it's definitely reminds me of this conversation and this,
Okay.
And then maybe devise my day in such a way that the components from each of these are, the flow is maintained. So, I mean, I do start my day with, reading and meditation and stuff. So that's
Okay.
there, but I definitely many a time skip it when I'm running short of time and I just say, okay, forget it. Let me pick it up because I was not able to complete a presentation. I've got this morning time. Let me, complete this presentation. So maybe I just become strict with myself that no, that's not happening no matter what.
Okay. Okay. So it seems that this time is negotiable.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay. And there are times which are not negotiable, right? Presentation is not negotiable, but meditation is.
Sorry, did you say anything? I
Yeah,
missed it.
I said it seems that your own time is negotiable, but the time for presentation is not negotiable.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you learning about yourself in this conversation so far?
Learning definitely has been, the first thing is definitely the realization in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think the realization definitely is that I am, I'm not really converging the things internally.
Mm-hmm.
I've unnecessarily made it as compartmentalized and therefore struggling to meet up to the different compartments. And I certainly have to, maybe give it a thought daily.
Okay.
And maybe I should definitely not let go of my, whatever I feel about my own goals and things. Maybe I definitely need to give a lot more importance to it.
Okay. So where is the action? What action would you start taking daily? Small action, which is non-negotiable.
No, so definitely, I think one is that maybe the first little thing that I need to start is my morning time. I am not going to fill it with any other thing, no matter what. I mean, of course, leave aside the urgencies, but
So
that's one thing which I have to definitely fix for myself.
so what different will you do from what you have been doing so far?
No, so morning time, I'll just maybe strictly no to, So, okay, maybe then what I would definitely do is like, if there is certain thing which is remaining, and I know that there is a deadline that I have to meet, I would rather spend the night rather than bring it to morning. So even if I fail to do my meditation or just sleep over because I'm tired, I'm not going to fill it with any work. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So if it's meditation or not, but not any other thing.
So this awareness was there with you earlier also. It's not a new awareness, is what I understand.
Yeah, just so awareness might have been there, but maybe that focused thinking, or because sometimes the awareness is there, which is, I would say, a faded awareness. So it's there, but you're not really thinking about it in this manner.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm
and
trying.
also maybe putting it up on the timelines that this is what I've been doing and it's not giving me any fruits. I'm still struggling. So I definitely, this is the time to maybe, as I said, shake myself.
Okay. Okay. And okay, so how would I know that you've done that, Shaile? And how you're gonna measure that?
Hmm. So maybe I give myself, I put some monthly, fortnightly, or monthly checks on myself.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
And maybe I just prepare a kind of a check for myself,
Mm-hmm.
starting every reflection every week, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
of how the week has been, how much I failed, how much I improved, or, did better.
And how will you do that?
So, I anyway, okay, let me say, maybe I'll just plan a time for myself every Sunday. I do, spend some time writing, reflecting, but that's writing, reflecting is on other subjects. Maybe I just include one subject of reflecting on this particular topic, how my, week has been.
Okay.
And I rate myself. Of course, I'm going to be fair and honest with myself to see how am I progressing.
Okay. How
And
will I?
based on that, I prepare the next week and so on.
How will I come to know, Shaile?
So maybe Jaya, if I can catch up with you, if you're okay, maybe a fortnightly catch up or whenever you're available,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's a short catch up, but yeah, maybe then I will have somebody to, that's something that, okay, somebody's going to check on me or take a report. I think I'll fare better that way if you can.
Okay. I would not like to check on you. I would just like, it'll be nice. You can just let me know that you have done that.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So, where are we on this conversation? It's a good time to close this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's just that you keep thinking, and I do keep thinking all these things. But I think having a conversation with the person, even if I at the end might say that, yeah, a lot of things I knew, but the way I thought with you in this conversation, it definitely helped. So yes, yeah, I think we can close the conversation for now, but I would definitely come back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. I'll just stop the recording. Okay, Shaile.